Hello and welcome to this week's Go for Modern Combat 5 Blue April Cup. Counter is not around today, so you guys are stuck with me, Haxer. I know you guys are super excited for this, so we'll get right into the brackets for today. We actually have quite a few teams playing, even though it's quite late. You know, we just had a stream end 20 minutes ago, and we're getting right into another one. Yes, indeed. Well, since we are getting right into another one, let's get right into these brackets. We have Dramas, who was just playing in our monthly final just 20 minutes ago. Going to be back once again, but they're going to be in the quarterfinals this time, just waiting on a team to face off against. We have Energy versus Unknowns going to be going on at the moment in RO16, as well as Money, Idiot Violence, Wildcards, Demigods versus Good Games, Rainbow versus Soul, which is the game we're hoping to see in just a few short moments, Army versus Resident Evil, Lion Nation versus Vatos Locos, and Izone Esports, who is also waiting on a team to face in the quarterfinals. As soon as we have our match good and ready to go, we will be able to get into our first few games for today. So just stay tuned for that. Alright, sorry for the short delay, but we are going to be starting our first match today against between Soul and Rainbow. We have a team battle street as our first map to start it all off on. And we already have both teams loading into the games right now. Rainbow is going to be on the red side. We're going to have Soul on the blue side. Red side usually does have a really nice spawn, but we're going to have to see how both sides decide to deal with this map, because each team usually comes in their own unique way of handling enemies on this map. Some players like to camp in the red spawn. Some people just like rushing in, controlling the center building. As long as it works, as long as it gets kills, why not do it? We do see Soul start off with that first blood of this game right here. And they are able to get that second blood as well with the heavy classes. That does make Rainbow back off just a bit, but they are able to get nice double kill as Fought is able to pick up 2 players. They did have a 5th player as well. Looks like Rainbow did just lose 1, which will be unfortunate for them, as that might hinder their performance in the upcoming fights, depending on how they turn out. I'm expecting for fights where you have all teams rushing in, it might hurt them a bit more, but if it's one-on-one, it won't make too much of a difference. Soul still putting some pretty heavy pressure onto all of Rainbow. 10-5, 10-6 right now. Kenyatta is spotting one player right behind there, trying to go in for that kill. Does miss the shot, but decides to back off for just a brief moment. Knows there's a player right around there, and is able to take out Fought. Knows there's a few more down this path. His teammate needs some help. His teammate does get taken down, but it looks like they are able to get some trades in return. Rainbow not too far behind, but still behind nevertheless. Only needs to pick up 3 kills to actually tie the game between both sides. And is that a sapper turret? I think that is a turret on the top. Usually you don't really see people using turrets, or maybe it's just a kill streak. I was about to say, usually you don't see people using that class, because I'm pretty sure it's not allowed, but I guess we have that right here, right now. Eri gonna be trying to spot some players with that recon perk. Knows there's a few people around the corner, probably told their team about it. Gonna be waiting for a better opportunity to push in. Right now, we still do have both teams down a player. An unfortunate event for an early game like this, but as long as they continue on, it should be good. Rainbow still just trying to get some kills. Ari trying to push up, getting that kill as well. Looks like Fought is able to help him out with that. Pushes in with the pistol, is able to get one of them, and that does help them clear out the back portion of the map. Might be a chance for Rainbow to actually come back and take the lead. Strive going in for that shotgun kill. It does switch to the slack, but he does not get any of those explosive kills. Our HSO leaving with very, very critical HP. He does get taken out by Polo in the end, so it's kind of unfortunate for him. But we do see how this game is, even though we're missing some players, it is quite evenly balanced. Getting a nice knife kill right there on Polo. Has to be really careful about pushing in, especially if you're getting very close with players. One strat I've been seeing from a lot of these players in these recent cups is they've been trying to like dodge players by getting in their bodies, trying to like get close to them, since it just makes it a lot harder to hit shots. But that does also leave you at the risk of getting hit by a knife kill. So I personally would recommend using the anti-knife perk, but it's kind of situational. Usually people would want to go for something like Yokai, or more HP, or more damage resistance, that kind of stuff, before they would go for anti-knife. But anti-knife is very, very, I feel like it's a critical perk, especially with everyone using these X1 morph classes, having players overload and try to rush them, trying to get the knife. And I feel like if they do let the commander class into these cups, that could also be something as well, since the commander, you don't want to get knifed with that. I'm surprised they still haven't added the commander for these weekly cups, because it could have made such a difference in the meta, just since You have so many people using sniper rifles, so many people using recons. Just having a shield in front of you, having a shield on your team would be able to change up so much stuff, since you'd be able to push in with the shield in front of you, not have to worry about getting hit by sniper shots, and it would really change the flow of the game. Rainbow, they were able to pull ahead, actually. They also were able to get their 5th player back, which is quite interesting to see. As long as they are able to hold on to this lead for just a bit longer, they have a pretty solid chance of winning this first match for today. 42-37. Looks like Seoul's 5th player was able to join back as well. Rainbow still going to be trying to go for these final few kills they need. You see they're working as a group, trying to push in, trying to get these final 2 kills left remaining. They don't really care if they lose players at this point in time, because they just need to get 2 kills. And I really don't think Seoul will be able to do anything about that. Only 1 kill left remaining. We do see HSO just chasing this one player, and he is able to get the no-scope. Although it doesn't show the animation right there, he is able to get the no-scope and finish off that first game in Rainbow's favor. Rainbow going to be taking that first victory under their belt, meaning they only need to win 1 more against Seoul to be moving up to the quarterfinals today. Game number 2 is going to be a team battle on rooftops that will be getting started relatively soon. Stay tuned for that. And here we go, getting into game number 2 between Soul and Rainbow. Rainbow now on the opposite side, on the blue side. Soul going to be on the red side. Both teams going to be facing off on the rooftops, the smoky map. The map where you usually would like seeing people on the bottom. But that's not what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of combat happening on the top. And what is happening right here? Guilty missing so many shots, but he finally does take out that one Rainbow member on the top. Trying to switch to the pistol, but might not be the best weapon of choice to target people on the top as well. Going in for some more kills. Is able to take out Polo. Luckily, he was using a suppressor, or else he probably would have been found out a lot earlier. That suppressor is also very, very useful for getting those no-scopes, making it so he can't, so his accuracy will be a bit better when just hip firing like that. He tries to push up a bit more, does finally get taken out by Fought, but he does help out his team quite a bit. Guilty going to be the one with probably the most kills on his team so far, exactly 5 and 2. And while you have Strive going to be in the second place with 2 and 2. The rest of Rainbow, however, doing quite a bit better, pulling quite a bit ahead of Soul. Soul just working on ways to come back, get some points back, so they do need to be careful. Guilty trying to get a snipe out right there, but Polo is able to take him down fast enough. Strive getting a nice double kill right there. Still, Rainbow is going to be 4 kills ahead. To be very cautious though, we do see Soul picking up the pace. If Soul does go down though this match, that will be it. They'll be getting knocked out. So Rainbow is going to be working with everything in their power to finish it off with a game 2, since not many of these teams really do like bringing it to a game 3. Not many of these teams really like playing on a rush, just because how different it is than classic team battle. Soul able to still get some more kills, but will they be able to tie up the game? Age-long question, but will it be answered right here? Guilty is going to be peeking out. He knows there's someone coming around the corner, maybe not, and Polo is able to take him down. Polo does get traded himself, but Kinsia is still there to get those trades back. That does put them only 2 points ahead. A pretty solid chance of actually coming back and actually tying up the game between these two teams. We do see 1 kill coming in from Fought, and that does bring them a bit further ahead. But there's still a pretty solid chance for Soul to do some damage to Rainbow. Guilty down right here. Friend there to back him up. Peso gonna be looking for some more kills, trying to get some leverage over Rainbow, but Rainbow is still just doing heavy damage to all these Soul members. Currently 6 points ahead, which will be more than just a team wipe. Actually get back. I feel like Soul probably could work on maybe their coordination a bit better to make do with what they have. I feel like what they're really missing out on is when they're pushing in as a group. They have people when they do the original push, but then everyone really scatters off in their own direction. Now, if they were able to really stay a bit more organized in times like that, it could make it a lot easier for them to actually have been taking the lead back. Ryan spotting a few players on the side is able to get a nice bit of kills with the Luke's pistol. It does also give him the drone kill streak. Will help scan any players through the smoke, allow the snipers to maybe pre-fire a bit more, and it could be the turning point in this game. Soul pushing in, trying to tie up the game. They are able to do it as Strive gets that sniper kill. Rainbow having to be careful, trying their best to really hold on, trying their best to take this lead back. Ari's getting rushed right now. Player doesn't want anything with him. He just bobs and weaves with the heavy class. Was that even the heavy class? I'm gonna double check that right now. It looked like it was a heavy class. It was. He's using the Impetus perk as well as the extra bonus heavy perk. Are quite a good combo, especially if you are able to bundle up enough kills with it. HSO, however, there to trade it back, able to get a nice 2 kills before he gets taken down. Ari pushing in from behind, getting a trade on Peso as well. That does put Rainbow in quite a good lead, 47 to 43. Now he has to be careful though, because they still have a chance of coming back. Ari just trying to get some more kills to bring their lead even further ahead. Only one more left to go. Ari going in for the kill, but HSO is able to snag it. And that will be game number 2, going to Rainbow. Rainbow doing some pretty good work early game. Soul did really put up a better fight that second match, but it was too late since they would have needed to win that second match. They would have wanted to have continued on for this tourney. Let's quickly take a look at the bracket, see if anything has changed just yet while we are waiting on another matchup. Where's these brackets at? They're here somewhere. They're here somewhere. I have to find them. There they are. Still got some extra tabs open from the previous cup. My bad though. Alright, here we go. So it looks like Dramas is finally facing their first opponent in the quarterfinals. Dramas is going to be facing against Unknowns. Unknowns taking out Energies. Money Idiot Violence the Liars taking out Wild Cards. Going to be facing against Good Game. Good Game who took out Demigods. We have quite a few quarterfinal matches already underway. Only few teams we are waiting on for results are Army versus Resident Evil and Lion Nations versus Vados Locos, as we do have the result for Rainbow versus Soul. We'll be back in just a few short moments, hopefully, once we have our next match good and ready to go. Alright, we are getting into another matchup right here, right now. Queen, Unknowns, and Dramas. Dramas just in the finals from our previous cup earlier today. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how they're able to adjust right away since they just played previously. They might be roaring up after losing then. So it's going to be good to see how this turns out right now. We do start off with US, aka Unknowns, in the lead. So we'll have to... Oh, in the lead for a few moments until Dramas is able to get some lack kills to trade it back. Dramas going to be taking the more long-range approach, using a lot more sniper power to their advantage, not really wanting to peek too much. Tama going to be in the back, trying to get some players, but it looks like DMZ has the better aim. Tama gets taken down. DMZ is still just holding on to this half of the map. The way they're holding this is quite a bit different than what we were seeing just a few hours ago. Tama getting a kill on Parka finally. He still trying to go in for some more kills. He does take a shot from the lack, but he does get traded back right away. Still a very, very close game early on. DMZ, however, going to be trying to put some pressure onto US to try to stop them from getting any form of momentum this game. Rai pushing up, surviving one of the lack sniper shots with 38% HP. Very lucky for him. Must have been a leg shot. But since that shot did miss, he had the opportunity to get his own kill on the enemy player. Rai spotting one more. MNZ getting taken out. I don't know if he realizes there's one around this corner, but maybe he realizes right now after getting shot. Uses that drone to his advantage. Tries to get it scanned, but does not get a scan. However, he does give him general location of this one player on the opposite side of the map. He's still alive. His streak is still going. So we'll see if any development comes out of that in just a moment. MNZ trying to throw some flashbangs over the map, trying to disorient players from US so they could maybe push in, maybe just peek safely. You see Chiz picking up a nice kill right there, and look at his score right now, 9-0. Talk about a hard carry if I've ever seen one myself. Quite a pretty significant amount of damage he put on the enemy team, without even losing life once this match so far. Quite impressive. Rai getting overloaded, tries to run after this one player, however he can't get there in time as the player realized he was overloading, switched to the pistol and sprinted away. Parka gonna be looking for some players on the balcony. DMZ, they have a pretty significant lead. They don't really have to move around too much, so it looks like they're just using that tactic to wait on the enemy team to push them. Have some players wanting to peek. It's gonna be very, very risky though. Tama almost all the way out of this area. Does realize that there's a player behind that pillar. However, he can't really do anything at the moment. So waiting for the closest angle, maybe the closest shoulder peek for him to actually make a move. Tama is able to get that nice no-scope on a different one of the players right there. And he did get the alert of the enemy sniper. Tries to peek out and kill Parka, but Parka is able to get him back in return. Parka still going to be holding on to the top, not letting them really escape from that spot at all. 7 kill difference between the two, so it would have to be a full team wipe, plus another few kills if they wanted any chance of getting the lead. Energy holding these angles, making sure that no one really pushed ahead. But still, one thing I'm still kind of disappointed about, I mentioned in the finals earlier today, why does no one use the flanks on this map? At least, why is no one using the flanks right now? I would remember in the times of the squad battles and stuff, people would use those back areas of this map quite a bit. We're not really seeing that right here. We're seeing a lot more focus on the construction site, a lot more focus on the catwalk on the opposite side. Someone ran around exactly like what he's doing right here. Might be able to do some pretty good damage. We do see he does get spotted, so the enemy team will be alerted that he is back there. If you are able to get past stealthily, very, very useful. Only a minute 30 left in this match. Waiting on the final few minutes from sides. DMZ is able to pick up some more kills before they get traded back. But it is now a 11-point lead over them. DMZ on hold back. Doesn't need to make any movements at all. Need to survive. He's able to get some nice shots on any players who are trying to push him. Using this lax sniper rifle, the spray and pray power of it, quite effective. Only needs to get 2 more kills actually to finish up this game with a score limit. So will that be what we see? Will we see DMZ actually let us hit the score limit, or will the time limit happen first? Seconds left in the game. Have DMZ still being quite aggressive, still just trying to push in, find some players. Not finding anyone just yet. Menzi able to take out Tama. 1 Parka trying to go in for this kill. However, he's getting chased right now. Not too good for him. However, oh, maybe it looks like he was able to make that person overload. That's why he started running away. I didn't realize that at first. Parka did finish it off with the final kill. That will be it for this one game between these two teams. Getting into game number 2 just a short moments. I believe game number 2 is going to be a team battle on Scramble. So we'll see a bit of a change in our gameplay once we have it all good to go. And game number 2 is now underway, as we have DMZ on the blue side. We have Unknowns on the red side. DMZ currently having a win under their belt, meaning if they win this one more match, they will be moving up in the brackets to the semifinals for today. Though our stream just started about an hour ago, moving up to the semis already is quite impressive. The other thing would be, can other teams do something like that as well? We do have some other semifinal matchups going on at the moment. We have Money Idiot Violence Liars going against Good Game, and we have Rainbow just waiting on a team, as well as Izone. So it would have to be probably the first portion of the bracket that would be going to the semifinals first, and maybe even to the finals first, before everyone else, because we still have some quarterfinals going, or RO16 matches going on as well. We still have to then do the quarterfinal matches. You know, it goes on like that. We'll see how everything goes. Now getting back to this game right here, Unknown starting off quite well. Actually starting off with a lead. 2-5, 2-6 actually. Make that a 7 as we see some more kills coming in from both sides. DMZ does lose quite a few players there. They are able to get some trades back. Rye at low HP, he is able to get that airstrike. He is going to use it on the middle of the DMZ launch to try to get some heavy damage down. He is able to get the kill with the airstrike as well. Unknowns really stepping it up right here. They were kind of embarrassed from that first game. They don't want anything like that to happen ever again. They want to put their all into this match. DMZ looking to tie up the game, looking to try to stop them from making any sort of advances right here, getting any sort of momentum. Because if they do just let Unknowns to get a momentum, that's probably going to be the end for them. They're going to be trying to push up, they're going to be trying to be aggressive and stop as many players as possible. MNZ trying to push up and get that weak player behind the wall, but his team is there to back him off. He is able to get the kill as well. Helios currently going 0-4. So if he does get a few more kills, he will be helping his team out by getting those turrets and EMP. DMZ not wanting to be pushy right now. We have some players who have the opposite mindset of the rest of the team. Meanwhile, a lot of the teams are just trying to stay back. Maybe they're trying to do what they've done previously. Try to bait out the enemy, just try to pull out their forces before you actually do anything about it. But the fact that they have some a bit closer, a lot of people getting taken down. DMZ almost able to tie up the score between. Only needs 2 kills. Doesn't actually seem too impressive until you actually try this out. DMZ for a way to just get this points back, these final 2 points back. At least try get the score tied. We do see Unknowns is just trying to stay back, trying to, but it's doesn't look like it's gonna last out for too long. DMZ is pushing through relatively quickly. Still, some more kills coming in from Unknowns. Able to hold on to that lead, although it's only still by 2 points. I'll have to see if Unknowns is able to actually pull ahead. We do see DMZ starting to get some more kills. Not really extending the buffer too much, but even a smaller buffer, very, very important. 25-27. Minute 30 left in the game. Both teams have an equal chance at winning this. Although we do see unknowns with the lead at the moment, as long as no one else really grabs it there, it'll be quite game changing. Only a minute left in this match right here. 28-25. Both teams are still just going to be waiting it out. "40 seconds left." We do see DMZ just trying to find a good time to peek out, a good time to rush, because they're going to need to do a pretty decent team rush if they want any chance of actually coming back from the 4 points they are missing. You see 1 kill coming in for DMZ, but another 2 kills coming in for Unknowns. So very unfortunate for them. I think they might not be able to finish out Unknowns in a one-on-one fight. Six seconds left. This is going to be the final push right here by DMZ. DMZ is going to be trying to do something in the final moments of the game, but that will be it. Alright, we will be going into Game 3 right now, so just stay tuned for that. Also, since we are going into a Game 3, since we are already on the Quarterfinals, let's actually start a giveaway for today on our Mob Crush page. If you guys want a chance to win 400 credits for Modern Combat 5, all you need to do, head over to our Mob Crush page. If you're on YouTube, you can just type in !Mob Crush, and everywhere else I'll just post a link. And yeah, just type in hashtag did I say semi or quarter? I just mind blanked. We're doing quarter, guys. We're doing quarter. Hashtag quarter on our Mob Crush chat for a chance to win. that was a bit unfortunate. I had my mic muted, and I unmuted the wrong audio source, but we are back. My bad. This is going to be round 3 of the final round between DMZ and Unknowns. DMZ is going to be on the red side. We're going to be seeing Unknowns on the blue side. And both teams already have a win under their belts for this. So they only need to win 2 more rounds for them to actually pull ahead, actually take out the other team. Drama is going to be playing a bit passively, having a good angles on the relay though. Unknown's going to have not as many good angles on the relay, but they do have some players relatively close. As you see, you have Rusi up in the 2nd floor using the heavy class as well. So if anyone from Dramas does go to that relay, it will make it so he probably will just pull out the slack or some explosive weapon, do enough damage to take them off. DMZ be looking for players to take down. We only have 30 seconds left in the round. However, we will go into overtime, which will pressure the enemy teams to actually just push in and try to get that relay. However, I don't know if someone really wants to push in, make a commitment like that just yet. We do see Helios trying to peek around the corner right here, not finding anyone just yet. So that intel package right in the middle. Helios could go for that intel, however, that does put him at quite a big risk, although it could be very, very useful for the future. As you see right here, both teams making barely any movements. The only person I really see moving around is Tama, and Tama isn't really moving around to find some players. He's only moving around just so if someone is trying to target him, he's dodging that. He's just trying to stay behind this condenser, not wanting anything. Want to see him. Doesn't want to peek out just yet. I don't know if anyone even knows he's there. They might have an idea, a general idea, the location of all these players, but he's probably in the best position to actually peek out, try to go in for some of these kills. DMZ still just gonna be waiting. This is where it's gonna start taking quite a long time to actually get through this. Since overtime doesn't actually have any official time limit to it, so for all we know, we could be waiting here the entire night, just waiting for one of these teams to actually pick up a kill or pick up a few kills, or try to go for that relay. I really wish there was some sort of fix actually implemented for stuff like this. Although overtime does happen quite rarely, it does make it somewhat frustrating, the fact that it never ends. I feel like maybe if there was a something end that made it so everyone's health just slowly went down over time, maybe just to force them out, force them something, would kind of helpful, or maybe give it like another time limit and end it with a draw. See both teams still standing strong in their position, not really wanting to move at all, holding on to these locations. Whoever really loses the first player here, they're gonna be in for a world of, they know how important having everyone at this time will be. Honestly, if I would say probably one of the best strats to do in a situation like this, yes, you could just have one player step on the relay. Have all your players group up in one area. Have them all step in on the relay at once. And if you're able to get a full team on that relay, you can capture it relatively quickly. A lot quicker than you might expect. You see Drums having more of their players group up in this one location. And it looks like Rai is able to actually get a kill right here. Rai able to spot one of them off. He is able to back off in time. That slightest angle is enough to get that first kill going to Unknowns. Unknowns now having a slight advantage. Maybe holding off a bit longer, waiting on DMZ to do something. DMZ feeling a bit discouraged now that they lost a player. However, they do have a few people going for that push right here, and this is what might finish it off. DMZ going for the push, trying to get some of these players right here. They do take out one. We do see she's trying to overload. He does get the knife kill to survive that overload as well. Very good push by DMZ, but that brings it down to a 2v2, and now it's up to these final two players to decide what is going to happen. You have Tama getting stuck right there. Now it's a one-on-one situation. Going to be trying to capture this relay, because if he does capture in time, he will be able to force out the enemy team. But we do see Rai trying to push in for this kill. He knows Rai is going to be around this corner somewhere, but the longer he waits, the longer this relay will be getting captured for. Rai makes his final push. He does do some damage, but it's not enough. We do see Rai choking it in the last second, and that means the second round will be going to dramas, because Rai decided to wait for too long. Wow, it's not even the final round, but it was a very interesting way to finish it off. Very, very tenseful way to actually finish it off. But we will be getting into round number 4 between actually, I have the team names on the wrong side. Derp. But yeah, we're getting on to round 4. Drama's in the lead, only needing one more victory for them to pull ahead. Drama's gonna be in a similar situation as before, not really having anyone pushing up. Meanwhile, we have all the players from Unknowns doing the same thing as well. I feel like maybe if they had someone like near the relay, by the green thing, by the the machinery in the middle, it would give them enough cover so they don't get sniped by the enemy team. But it would also give them a good amount of access to the relay to at least scare the enemy team into kind of slip up. That's not what we're seeing right here. Right here, we're seeing this pure holding off, waiting for the enemy to make a move. Whoever makes a move first, usually the one to get punished for. You see Rai picking up that first kill, though. This is very similar to what happened last time. Rai picking up the first kill of the round. Now the question is, will Unknowns be able to utilize this lead? Will they fall behind like they did before? Rai pushing up, trying to go for a bit more of an aggressive approach. And this might be interesting. I don't think anyone realizes that there's people going for the flank. Maybe they have one player with the Evil Eye perk that does realize it. Like, we have one who did. But if Rai is able to go for a successful flank, or even go on the top and take down a player, it could do some pretty good damage to DMZ's team. DMZ still just holding their position. It is now overtime, meaning if anyone captures this relay, they'll instantly get the win for the round. Don't really see anyone getting any more worried about the round. Just still gonna see the same thing we saw the previous one. Both teams just staying back, teams waiting for some action to happen. It looks like we do have one going for that relay. Now, if he's able to hold onto it, if he's able to stay safe for long enough, this could be it. Now, Dramas is going to get forced out of their hiding spots, and this could be where we see another victory coming in for Unknowns. Unknowns is going to have to try to push in time. Brucey has the slack. He's able to do some pretty heavy damage to those other players. They're going to be trying to capture this relay in time. The one player who tries to rush for that relay does get taken out. And that's what I was saying. If you have a player close to the relay, yeah, you might not be able to capture it, but you could at least force out the enemy team. I like how Unknowns was able to force out the enemy team. We're able to try to push them ahead, and that is what gave them that second victory that ties up the score. You have a player a bit closer this time to the relay. However, it's going to be someone who's on the top portion, but still better than nothing. See how utilized anyone actually does try to capture that a bit later, if they do have anyone watching the top as well. Still similar tactics coming out once again. We do go into an overtime. Hopefully it does not take too long. We will find out once that does happen. We have a minute left before both teams are alerted that the relay will give them an instant. Dramas and Unknowns both playing this very, very safely. Both very, very skilled teams. Both know what is on the line right here. Whoever wins this will be moving up to the semifinals. Let's actually check. Do we have a semifinalist that they'll be facing just yet? If they do win? It looks like we do. If whoever wins this will be facing Money, Idiot, Violence, and Liars. One of the first semifinal matchups for today. Also, it looks like we have all of our other matchups good and ready to go. As at least they're going on their own pace. We are no longer in ROC for any of the matches. Dramas be holding their own, their position. We do have an opposite of what happened the previous times. Before we saw Unknowns actually get that first kill of the round, giving them the advantage. But now it's Dramas who has the advantage. They're able to take out Taka relatively early on into the match. That will give them the slight advantage. Both teams now will bring this a crawl as we get into the overtime of the mode. They really do need to fix the overtime portion. Honestly, they need to make it so it doesn't last as long as it does. See both teams still just making sure that no one's on the relay, having their own unique angles. Noe having a very interesting angle right here, which could work out quite well. One does actually decide to make one's going. It would be kind of interesting if they had it so like maybe for overtime it restricts parts of the map, and those parts of the map, as long as they're restricted, they hurt you while you're in it. Kind of like, you know, all the other battle royale games that are going on at the moment. Just a way to force these teams together, a way to force them to the objective. Look, he doesn't want to go. He knows what's up. He doesn't want to move around. He's waiting for the enemy team to move. This is where I would start playing Jeopardy music if I could, but I can't because that's probably copyrighted. I have the rights for that. But we do see a kill coming in. He's all happy about that as well. That does put DMZ in advantage by 2 kills. Now it is a 3v5 situation. Now whoever makes it next move. Actually, I feel like DMZ probably could make the best move or the next move right here. They did take out some of the pretty important players on the side. They still don't have Rusi, who is on the top with the slack. So they would want to try to take him out as quickly as possible. They could get on that relay without getting tube off. Have a small little push from DMZ, waiting on the opportunity to push in. Three players all grouped up. Looks like the enemy team realizes as well that Evil Eye perk. Something's up. They were able to tell that something might be happening. Now, on push by DMZ is going to be happening right now. We do see them starting to push. Helios not realizing where they are just yet. Using that Evil Eye perk, realizes that someone's on that relay. And what is going on? What happened to my frame rate? Ooh, the action was too much for Modern Combat 5. DMZ losing quite a bit of their players, but they still only have one left. Helios versus these two players from Dramas. Helios is able to get one of them, tries to go in, he knows there's one more there, going in for this last kill, and Parka is able to get it and save Dramas from getting knocked out. We will see DMZ Dramas moving up in the brackets for today. An intense way to end this cup, at least not this cup, this match. I wish it was the cup because I'm tired, but no worries. Drama is going to be moving up against Unknowns. A very impressive way to end that matchup. Alright, let's quickly take a look at those brackets, show you guys what has changed, because quite a bit has changed since the last time we did look at them. As you see right here, we have Dramas versus Unknowns. That was going on right there. We started off in RO16, so we had a lot more teams earlier, but now we are just on the pure quarterfinals. Drama is going to be moving up to the semifinals to face against Money Idiot Violence Liars. So that'll be our first semifinal matchup for today. Hopefully we'll be able to get into that one as well. Rainbow versus Resident Evil going to be facing off against each other in the quarterfinals right now, and whoever wins that will be going against Izone Esports. Izone, who took out Vados Locos, just waiting in the semi for an opponent to face. Alright, we're going to draw our Mob Crush giveaway winner, since that did take a lot longer than I expected. And give me a few short moments and we will do that. Before we do draw that Mob Crush, we'll also start our other giveaways up as well, at least one of them. Our next giveaway is going to be on our YouTube page, and it will be hashtag semis, since we technically are on the semis now. Hashtag semi on our YouTube page for a chance to win 400 credits for Modern Combat 5. The giveaway for YouTube is live right now. And for our Mob Crush page, our winner is going to be Akshat1234567991. Congrats. All you need to do is post your dog tag and platform into the chat. We'll take a short little break while the next match is getting set up. So hopefully it does not take too long. Be right back with that. We are back on the conversion site. It's gonna be quite interesting to see, especially since we do have some players missing starting off this game. DMZ losing a few players. Actually, no, it's not DMZ. It's Mivel. I'll call them, losing 2 players early on. Quite unfortunate for them, but they do start off with the lead. We're gonna have to see if they're able to hold on to this lead, though. Especially with them being down so many players, you can kind of see what DMZ is doing so far, just bullying that one guy, just chasing him down with the amount of players they do have at the moment. TakeU is going to be trying to look for some players. They do see a push coming in from DMZ. DMZ just pushing in like madmen, just trying to push these few players with their numbers. What is going on right here? I am a bit confused, but it's actually a bit hilarious to watch at the same time. DMZ using their numbers to rush in, get quite a few. We do see a 4th join back, so this could be a chance for DMZ to stop bullying these guys. But we'll see. We'll see if that does make any difference. Boone getting shot from the back, trying to get some kills. This other player, however, doesn't care. He's gonna keep on running around with the pistol. DMZ, the pistol madman, gonna be trying to find some more kills to boost their lead even more. Parka spotting one. Parka is able to take out Takio. Is that even I believe so, because it's the @ symbol. So his name though. On the bright side, since we are on conversion again, since we still do have DMZ here, it won't be we won't see this game go into overtime for a very long time, unless both teams have a tied score, which it doesn't seem very likely at this point. DMZ me trying to still go in for these pistol kills. MNZ trying to stop this one player. You see 1 kill going in favor of Poon getting that kill, but gets traded back right away. However, DMZ having a pretty comfortable lead over Mivel right now. Mivel did have a rough start to this game. They were missing a few players, but we'll have to see if they are able to recover at all. They need to get 12 kills. That would be over 2 team wipes for them to even come back at this point in time. And you could just see DMZ is not relenting at all. They're still getting these multi-kills, which will make it a lot harder. Drama's using the sniper perks, trying to find out where some of these players are. MNZ is able to find one, but goes into the pistol battle, the spin battle. Who can spin the fastest? We'll find out right here. He's spinning, but he doesn't spin enough. He gets taken down. Mivel able to get some more kills back, but still just a massive lead coming in from Dramas. Dramas really does have this first game in the bag. Hopefully, with game number 2, the other team will be a bit more organized. They will have all their players when they do start the match, but we'll have to see how this turns out. Still 2 minutes left in this match, about, or at least 2 to 3 minutes left in this match, so anything still can change in that point in time. DMZ looking for some more kills, looking for the final 10 they need to finish up this match. Koi trying to get that kill right there, but gets taken out right away. DMZ still being hyper aggressive, rushing in with pistols. Poon going down right there. Koi spotting one, is able to get that one on his on an enemy, but his teammate does get taken out in the meantime. Koi spotting one more, going in for that kill, but as you see, the pistol is better than the KOG. Energy is able to survive with 2% HP. The rhymes are flowing, you know. Gotta do it, especially since it's so late at night. Anyways, that will be game number 1. I'm a bit confused what happened that match, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyways, game 1 going to dramas. We will be getting into game 2 as soon as it gets hosted up. And hopefully it's not as hectic as that one. Hopefully we'll see Millville having all of their players, so it makes it a bit easier on them. Game number 2 will be a team battle on Museum, so just stay tuned for that.
Jimmo said yes I am.
Game number 2 between Mivil and DMZ is now underway. Both teams actually have all their players now, and we do see Mivil actually getting 2 kills off the bat, so already better off than what we were seeing from game number 1, where DMZ was just disrespecting them and rushing in with pistols. Doesn't mean that DMZ won't disrespect them and rush in with pistols this game, but so far so good for Mivil, starting off this game with a lead. You see them able to just hold on for a bit longer. Some more kills coming in their way as well. DMZ going to be back by 3 kills. And since this map is a lot more attuned for snipers, the fact that they're using a lot of snipers will be very, very useful. DMZ not being as aggressive as they were before would be one of their downsides. We do see some kills coming in from them though, almost doing a full team wipe. Taku is going to be the last one left alive. He is able to get the kill on Gary. He knows there's a few more people around that corner using that Evil Eye sniper perk. Will they be able to get those players on the top? A double knife kill coming up right there. DMZ really stepping up the pace. Maybe I was wrong. We saw Mivil doing quite good starting off this round, but now they're starting to at least equalize, even fall behind DMZ. DMZ really stepping up the pace right here, taking the lead for the first time this match. We see them knifing like everyone on the enemy team, rushing in with the pistol as well. Is this the no respect that I was just talking about? DMZ getting up close and personal with all these snipers. Don't even care if they will get shot. They're just pushing up either way. You see Dylan trying to push up. He is able to get the kill on Parka. He knows there's a few more players up these stairs. Doesn't want to push just yet. He might be able to get these guys right here. Switches to the slack, uses his heal. He does get a trade kill, but also does get taken out. DMZ still just rushing around with the pistol, still just rushing around with the knife, getting a lot of kills, already 5 points ahead. MNZ trying to get this kill right here, misses a shot, tries to switch to the pistol and run away, and baits the player into his teammate. What is going on right here? I'm very confused, especially for a semi-final matchup. This is not what you would be expecting to see in a place like this. DMZ just pushing in. We see MNZ able to actually escape from there. Decoy trying to get some more kills, but gets taken out from behind. Parka going to be here on the bottom as well, just pre-firing on all these players. Will Parka be able to get this kill? Parka is able to take him out. 5-point difference between these two teams. Make it 6. We see some more interesting kills coming in from both sides. Sakaru looking for some players to take down. Not able to find anyone just yet. Just holding on to the top though, which is probably one of the best places to defend. You have a lot more visibility. You can see a lot more, especially since there's that glass bridge as well. But we don't really see too many players from Dramas right now. Dramas starting to spawn on the opposite side of the map. You still see them pushing in, but it's going to take them a bit longer since the distance on this map is a lot more than many others. Seven-point difference between the two teams. Still very, very interesting way to have this match start off. We had DMZ behind by a decent bit, but just deciding to rush in. Maybe it's just the tactics that they're not used to. Maybe Mivil is a bit better when they're playing a defensively against people who are trying to use long-range weapons. Maybe they're just not used to up-close combat anymore. DMZ only needing 10 more kills. Only needing 13. They still have a chance, but the way that DMZ was playing earlier, it's kind of questionable if they will be able to make this through. We do see a double kill coming in, make that a triple kill coming in from Dramas, make that 4 kills and a full team wipe coming in from Dramas on Mivil, which is very unfortunate for them. 44 to 39, only 5 kills left remaining. Actually, I to actually finish this game. It was able to bring it to a win point, finish the game as well. But as you see, Drama just continues to push closer and closer to that finish line, 48 to 42. They're just trying to hold on. They're trying to fight back. But is it too late at this point in time? Only 1 kill left remaining, and Parka is going to be the one to pick it up. That will be game number 2. Dramas is going to get to go to the finals today. And the classic app crash, because I don't know why that happens for me. I probably should update my iOS because I'm still on 9. Alright, well that is the matchup for there. Let's actually quickly take a look at our brackets again, see if anything did change. I'm not expecting too big of a difference if anything did change, but it might as well just be case did happen. Looks like we do have our other semifinalists for Dramas. Will just happened right there. We have Rainbow versus Izone Esports. That is going to be going on at the same time as well. We are officially done with the quarterfinals. Only a few more matches to go. Just going to be waiting on Rainbows versus Izone Esports before we get into our finals for today. We are at this point in time. I'm going to actually draw the Nightbot. There's only 8 people that entered apparently with the hashtag semi, but we're rolling it anyways. Congrats, Alberto Simon, for winning our YouTube giveaway. There you go. I finally posted it. All you need to do is post your dog tag and platform into the chat. Are on almost finals, still kind of semifinals. We will start our other giveaways. We have one to do on Twitch and one to do on Facebook as well. On we're gonna do our next one on our Twitch page. Still gonna be using the hashtag semi. So if you guys want another chance to win some credits, head over to our Twitch page, type in hashtag semi for a chance to win 400 credits for Modern Combat 5. A short little break while we get everything out, and we will be back. It looks like we might have some time to burn before our next matchup is ready, so that means we might actually be able to do a custom match. Let's see. Oh, there was this one custom match I never really got to finish before. It was pretty much tier 1 through 6 weapons, and not previous ads in a different language. Here we go. Non-ranked, we're gonna make a lobby. anyone who wants to join this, feel free to do so. We're gonna make these rules pretty hectic. Oh man. So new tier 7. I'm gonna turn off grenades. We're gonna turn off armor cores. We're gonna turn off these other weird classes. What are these classes? We're only leaving the classic classes. What is support? And that should be it. Oh no! No! Oh, I thought I had time to burn. Looks like apparently I don't have time to burn, but I really want to do this. So if we do have time to burn, at least after this next game, we'll be able to do it. Because it looks like they were playing game 1 when I was starting this one, but they just finished it. We'll be going to game 2 between Rainbow and Izone Esports. Rainbow apparently won game number 1. And they're going to be going to game number 2 right now. So let me actually go to that. I know I just brought your hopes up by saying we're going to do a custom match, but I'm sorry. I lied. Apparently. I didn't want to lie. I wanted to do a custom match myself, but looks like that's not going to be the case right now. They're going to be starting off this second match in just a few short moments. So let me just try to get into here. Looks like they have all 10 players, so we might be able to start this without having to go back into a break. And yes, that is it. We are loading right in to Rainbow versus Izone Esports. Game number 2 is going to be a team battle on Museum, like the previous match we did just see on the Museum. But hopefully we'll see a bit different styles of gameplay here. What we saw from Dramas was just a lot of rushing, a lot of knifing. But since these are 2 different teams, the style can be a lot different. We're going to have Rainbow on the blue side. We're going to have Izone going to be on the red side. We are getting into our second match for this matchup. If Rainbow wins one more time, that will be it for Izone. So they're going to be doing everything in their power to make sure they don't lose this second game. Ace trying to chuck some grenades across the map right away. Does some pretty decent damage to a lot of these players on Rainbow. They are able to get that first blood, but we do see some trades right away coming back. Izone is able to trade as well on Polo, but just quite interesting way to start off this matchup. Both teams relatively equally matched when rushing into the center. However, Rainbow is starting to pull ahead. Polo picking up 1, picking up 2, still alive. Going to continue on with his kill streaks as well. Izone starting to fall a bit further behind, 8-5. Rainbow just continuously pulling up the points. Shaka trying to get a knife kill while he's overloading, but does get shot from behind. I believe when you do overload, you get about 200% HP, so you still can die when you are overloading, but you have a chance of reviving yourself if you are able to get that knife off in time. Rainbow looking for some more kills. HSO knows there's a player around this corner. He knows there's another one there as well. His teammate is able to push up and get that kill for him. Boss one all the way to the top, but Hajram is able to take him out with the lax sniper rifle from that range. We do see Rainbow pulling further and further up, 17-11, a 6-point lead. It would take even more than a full team wipe to actually recover from these points so far. Izone, however, is not going to get discouraged just yet. They're going to still try to push in. They're still going to try to get some more kills. Ali does give up their position early on by trying to shoot. He does take out HSO before getting traded back. Jam trying to get that knife, or trying to get that lack shot off, but Fought is able to get that knife in time. HSO going to be pushing up right here. Knows there's a few people around these corners. Going to be trying to go for these no-scope kills, but maybe a bit too risky, just rushing into a group of the enemy team. Izone going to be getting wiped out there for just a brief second. Yutani going to be the only one left alive, but as you see, as soon as he spawns, getting taken out. Now this is where Izone might just start trickling in. If as long as Rainbow just keeps on taking out these players, they're always going to be at a disadvantage. Izone Ace is able to get a nice double kill right there. The question is, will he be able to get any more? Mutani is able to help out with that one right there. Ace is still fighting, still trying to get these no scopes with the BSW. Doesn't hit any of them. Bot is able to get that trade, but still you can see the advantage from Rainbow right now, 35 to 26. A pretty massive lead. As long as they are able to keep this up, they will be going to the finals to face against Dramas. Izone, Fishaka able to get one, able to get two. Bot's a third as well, but gets taken out by Polo. Why is it that everyone rushes with a pistol on this map? Maybe it's just the new meta. You know, who needs to use an actual weapon like a sniper rifle when you could just rush in with the pistol that does crazy amounts of damage, more damage than assault rifles in this game, apparently. But, you know, that's besides the point. We see Rainbow only needing 8 more kills to actually finish up this game. Are you going to get that kill with the boss, make that 7. Izone still just trying to fight back. However, they're so far behind at this point. They don't have any buffer room since Rainbow did win in game number 1. They're just pushing in, trying to at least get some kills, so the score is a bit closer. Izone Ace able to get that one right there. Ali trying to get this one as well. Pistol fight of a lifetime against Ari. Whoever gets taken out right here will finish it off. And looks like that will be it. Rainbow will finish off game number 2 with another victory on Museum. That means we will be moving up to our finals for today with Rainbow versus Dramas. Quite an interesting matchup. Both teams love running around with pistols. So we'll have to see if we see anything like that in the finals. I feel like they might take it a bit more seriously though once we get into our next matchup. We will take a short little break while while the finals are getting set up. Stay tuned for that. Also, if you haven't already, we are doing the giveaway on our Twitch page. All you need to do is type in #semi, twitch.tv/moderncombat. We only had one person enter so far, so if you guys want a chance to win some credits, feel free to stop by there. And here we have game number 1 for our finals today. Rainbow, the pistol rushing players. Dramas, the pistol rushing players. However, which pistol rushing players are going to be the best? We do see Drama taking the high ground. And Rainbow just trying to get some snipes off from the other side of the map. But not able to work out for that first blood. First blood going to DMZ. Arca coming from the side, getting a nice angle on these players, is able to spot quite a few, does take some shots off. I did see blood there. That was client-side blood. However, apparently that shot did not register. Arca does get taken down. Another few kills coming in from Dramas. Going to be trying to stay back, trying to use these long-range snipers to their advantage. No one really wants to rush with a pistol on this map. I think that's a terrible idea. But, you know, it might work out in the end. Drama's energy picking up a nice kill on Polo. Polo has to be quite careful about peeking out like that, especially with the amount of Drama's players, the amount of snipers they have at the top. Ari getting taken out by energy as well, giving them a 3-point lead. Real question is, will Dramas blow this 3-point lead? Find out. Dramas gonna be just holding on to that location. Energy getting a nice precise airstrike as you see it fly over the map, taking out one of the players on the left side. He's a yo-yo trying to push up, spots the player behind that glass, but the player has spotted him first. He's waiting for the perfect opportunity, tries to get that kill, and MNZ does go down. He does get a good angle as well. He spots these players behind the glass, however that does leave him vulnerable as well. We see some explosives from the bomber getting dropped off, but he actually survives that. Unless those weren't explosives from a bomber, I don't know how he was able to actually live through whatever just hit him. But moving in, Rainbow maybe being a bit more aggressive now, knowing that they need to push up to actually try to shorten this lead that Dramas has fought. Does get the kill on MNZ right there, saving his teammate, but he does also get exposed. There's a recon aircraft in the air. Looks like they finally were able to actually take it down. Dramas gonna be just holding their positions, just waiting for these Rainbow players to push them. And we do see Rainbow starting to step it up right here. Polo is able to get a few kills. You see DMZ still kind of struggling with dealing these players. Until that happens, 4 kills coming in from Dramas. That does deny the push that we were seeing coming in from Rainbow. Rainbow actually was almost tying up the game until a few moments ago. We do see Polo actually start to overload, but Parka is not even giving him a chance to run up, as he does shoot him right away. Parka taking out HSO, knowing there's one more coming up the stairs. Going to be pre-firing in, does get taken out right away. You see Brian coming from behind, knows there's a player here, tries to go in for the no-scope with the sniper rifle. Doesn't work out, but looks like energy is there to back him up to get that trade kill. Parka taking out Fought, knowing there's one more player there. He's able to take out HSO as well. The power of the lack is quite strong, especially if you do get into these situations where you need to fire a lot of shots in a short amount of time. Parka gonna continue on, spotting another one. Yo-Yo going down, spotting another one as well. Just going on a killing spree, getting that turret, meaning he only needs a few more kills to get that bomber, or get that EMP, which could be the end for Rainbow. He does get taken out, so no EMP for Dramas just yet, but they do have quite a significant lead over Rainbow. They're 23-24 to 40. Only 10 kills left for Dramas to actually finish up this first game. Quite a way to start off our finals for today. The best out of 3. Only 8 kills left remaining. Drama is going to be pushing up, trying to finish up everything as quickly as possible. Polo spotting quite a few people rushing through the tunnel, but it's too late. It does get taken down. Aries trying to fight back as well, as he's able to get some kills with the Bosk, but you could see how quickly Dramas is able to deny any trade kills from Rainbow. Dramas pushing up and get the kill right here. Tries to go in for the knife, but that player might have been knife immune. Only needs one more kill left to go. We see Dramas just pushing in, trying to finish up this game, and looks like that will be it. Parka securing the last kill, meaning game 1 will go in Drama's favor. We'll be getting into game 2 in just a few short moments. Game 2 will be a team battle on, let's see, well, once the internet page loads, because I forgot to load it originally. Whoops. Okay, now it just wants to take forever to load. Now this is just like spiting me. Team battle on streets. Gonna be our second map. So stay tuned for that in just a few short moments. game number 2 on the streets. Both teams ready taking to the center portion of the building, but DMZ doing something so we've seen similar, rushing in, showing no respect, just being super aggressive, and it's working out quite well. Maybe it's just me being not used to streaming the blue cups. Usually when I stream the red cups, usually would have a lot of these teams playing a lot more conservatively, not really taking these big risks and staying back. You do see trades coming in from both sides. 7-7 so far. Already a lot of kills happening by both teams. We're only a minute into the game. Almost 10 kills from DMZ. Almost 10 kills from Rainbow. They finally hit that 10 kill mark before he even hit the first minute mark. And that's actually quite surprising to see. If they're able to keep this up, we're going to be done in about 3 minutes. The real question is, will they keep on trying to play like this? Will they keep on rushing to the center and just getting killed by explosives, by shotguns, by close range stuff? See, I'm not used to this kind of gameplay right here. This is some interesting modern combat gameplay that I have never seen before. Actually, I've seen it before. Just I find it odd, because usually I would think teams would play a bit more conservatively, try to stay back. Does make it a bit faster. We do see Drama's pushing in. Drama's trying to get these kills right here. MNZ does get no scoped by HSO. Rainbow is able to tie up the score for just a moment until Parka does get that kill. Polo knows there's a player around this corner, going in for the pistol kill. Parka is able to take him down. MNZ pulling out that slack to clear out anyone from the building. Drama's still having a pretty significant over Rainbow. As long as they are able to hold the center building, should be fine. You see MNZ use some slacks on the we're rushing in as a group. It does do some good group damage. Also, we'll have to see if they are able to utilize those players or not. Caught getting a kill of their own. MNZ trying to get some players who are up close. This is where the anti-knife perk would be extremely useful. Right here, where you would have a lot of players very close, a lot of players trying to go in for these knives. If you can't get knifed yourself, it does help out. Even if players do run up close to you, you don't have to worry about that one thing. Try to at least knife them back. You have the option. We're only minutes in, and we have 40 kills coming from Drama's side. I'm very, very impressed that it's actually going this quick. A very nice quick scope from Cheeto. He's going to continue on trying to take these players out from the back. Has to switch to his secondary, but does get taken out since the LAC does have superior fire rate, superior clip size. Polo, he's trying to push up, trying to take out this one player. Is able to take out and knows there's a few more coming around this corner, but has to be careful since a lot of these heavy players have been rushing in LAC. Don't want to get taken out by the explosive. Get away. 44, 45 to 37. 5 kills left for me. Or Drama's actually finishing up this game. Drama's only 3 more now. Gonna be finishing up relatively quickly. Drama's will have game 2 once they secure these final 2 kills. Unless we see Rainbow have a good comeback right here. Isn't looking likely, as we see Cheeto picking up last kill of the match. I have no words for that match. That was probably one of the fastest matches I've seen in a very long time. Very action-packed indeed. The real question is, was it really worth it? Yeah, it worked out in Drama's favor. Drama's did secure that second win. But Rainbow probably could have tried playing a bit differently. They didn't have to go with the flow. That does put them down by 2, meaning if Drama wins one more match, they will be the winners for today. Anyways, we will be getting Game 3 set up in just a few short moments. Game 3 will be a team battle on construction sites, so stay tuned for that. And here we go. What might be the final match of the evening? We have Dramas on the blue side, Rainbow on the red side, and I believe they had some sort of agreement thing to play with the KOG. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this turns out for Rainbow with DMZ only using the KOG. Maybe they're just showing how much better they are using the KOG. They don't care if they're using snipers or not. Rainbow is still going to be using the LAC, still using the BSW, but still Drama's having such a lead already without having to use these weapons. Quite astounding. Airstrikes coming in, almost taking out one of the players on Fought. Fought is able to get a nice headshot on Parka, but DMZ is going to keep the pressure up, getting a nice triple kill right there. Polo gonna be trying to peek around this corner. He knows there's a player there, but peeking a player with a KOG, maybe not a player with a KOG. You have a player with a sniper here, might not be the best idea. Pushing in right here, tries to go in for that no scope. Any shot that hits will be important. Parka is there to back him up. Cheeto is able to pick up one, trying to go in for that second one right here. Parka is there to back him up. Since he is using the KOG, it's going to be a bit more easier to take him out, but it looks like he does get taken out himself. Energy, trying to get those long range kills up. You do see Ryan, the pro player, in the back trying to get some kills, but he does get taken out right away. Polo going to be pushing up, and he does spot some player behind the crane, trying to use this wood plank as cover, trying to pre-fire in. You see some more kills coming in from Dramas coming from different angles, which will be quite interesting to see how this turns out. Parker's grenade just bounced off a wall. Hopefully he doesn't hit himself. He does take out Haza with a quick headshot, tries to run away while using some grenades, and the grenade does work out on taking out HSO. Ari, looking for some more players, trying to actually take the lead, trying to at least equalize the score. However, it's going to be quite hard for Rainbow to really do anything at this point in time. Rainbow been getting pressured all three matches by Dramas. Dramas really just playing with, not really respecting this team at all, just playing however they want to, which is actually, I guess that's a good way of playing. As long as you're having fun while you're playing, it'll be a lot more fun for your team, and you'll be playing a lot better, in my opinion, since you're going to be a lot less tense. Won't have to be worrying as much. On the other hand, we have Rainbow. Rainbow is very, very tense. They have to really worry about their backs at all times, and they've been really getting split up quite a bit. Ari, player around this corner right here, tries to go for the kill, but gets taken out by Cheeto. 6-point lead for Dramas so far. Dramas going to be looking to finish up this game relatively quickly. The question is, will they be able to do it? Rainbow starting to pick up the pace, 34-30. Dramas just needs to win this one more match, and that would be it for them. However, will that be the case? Will we see them actually finish it off? Be able to finish it off right here. They are able to get some more kills, but Rainbow is picking up their pace. Ari looking for some more kills, just trying to find some players. Parka spotting one on the bottom, going to be pre-firing down with the KOG with that ACOG scope. He knows there's a few players near him. Going to be peeking just all these angles once again, so he can get the most damage possible on the enemy team. Is able to pick up another one right there. We do see Rainbow starting to lose some players. Rainbow only needing to die 4 more times for Dramas to be the winner today. Dramas really stepped up their game here. Imagine if they stepped up their game this much during the monthly finals, where they got wiped themselves. Maybe they were just saving their energy for this weekly cup, but if they did use all their energy for the monthly cup, I feel like they could have done a lot better. Well, then again, also the monthly cup is versus a lot of teams that have won multiple weekly cups as well. Drama's only needing one more kill to finish up the game, and Energy is able to finish it off by taking out Polo. And that will be the final game for today. Drama is taking out Rainbow in our finals, 3-0 with the KOG team as well. Quite an interesting way to end this cup for today. Anyways, that will be it for today's broadcast. I will be drawing the winners for the Twitch, Facebook in the chat for all the people who are still there. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today's stream. Since it is kind of late, I do just off. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. That will be all for now. Make sure you do follow us on our social media platform so you do know when we go live with this event in the future. I believe there will be a stream again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in for that as well. That is all for now. This is Pax, and I'll see you next time.